looking downfield. It's White. Pressure is coming. Going to try to use his legs here. Breaks loose at the 40. He's got the first down and more. The tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. First and goal from the 9. Offense racing down the field. It sets up a first and goal inside the 10. And the quarterback dropping back. On the move now. Touchdown, Fighting Irish, as they claim the lead in this playoff game.
That's exactly what this offense needed to do. A quick strike to be able to climb back into this football game. Now can the defense do their job and get a stop and give this hot offense the football back?
And the Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. Remember last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? On first down, it's play action. Fires it on the move. The sure hands. It's Callow. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. So the offense with the first and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Looking for his big tight end. Catch made down the left side. An explosive play. And he finally steps out of bounds after a huge gain. It'll be first down and goal.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
That huge play sets up a great opportunity. First and goal just outside the 5. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Irish.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments.
That's what I really love about this quarterback. Looks downfield, everybody's covered. Instead of just throwing this ball away, he's got the athletic ability to make this defense pay for it by picking up some good yards.
Looking to scramble. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Using his legs on the scramble. Enough for the first, but still going. Here he goes. Crosses the 10. Touchdown, Notre Dame. He broke away, and they couldn't catch him.
Well, that's one way to make an impact play out of really nothing. What an incredible sprint by this quarterback. He had his track shoes on in that play.
And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. He's got it in the open. He's in the clear. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
What a great throw here and an even better catch by this Notre Dame wide receiver. And Chris, let's be honest. If Notre Dame's going to become this top 5 team, this consistent brand, this is where they've got to make their biggest strides. The ability to make plays downfield.
Breaks into the clear. Past the and he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
Where the defense is so caught up in stopping this passing game that they underestimate what this quarterback can do when he pulls it down and can take off. He takes this one all the way to the house.
So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. He's going to take off here. Picks up the first down and still going. Here he goes. Out past the 30. Inside the 10. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Irish.
Chris, you don't see this kind of play very often. That is coast to coast. This guy, with the speed that he has, when you get him into the open field, we know how dangerous he is, but it started at the line of scrimmage. Great blocks up front, initially to free him up, and then the rest is all about that speed.
So it's 1st and 10 inside the 5. How does the coaching staff play this? So they run the ball to get some breathing room, or will they trust the QB? He's going for a big play downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. And he's in the clear down the right side, end zone ahead. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
Chris, I really thought they'd be conservative, backed up near their own goal line. I thought they'd maybe try to run the ball, create a little bit of room for the punter, but instead a shot downfield, and they're rewarded with a 98-yard touchdown play.
And the Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. This offense scorched the defense with a lightning strike, a one-play touchdown in the last possession. Let's see if they can duplicate that. He's in the clear. It'll be enough for a first down, brought down at the 43. First out at their own 43. Suddenly they're no longer backed up at near midfield after that one explosive play. He bought some time, now lets it go. Catch made on the left side. Breaks into the clear. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
What a well-designed play here by this offense to get the ball to the gifted tight end. Of course, he's got the size, but here he shows you the speed that he has in outrunning the secondary into the end zone for a big touchdown.
And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? They'll take a deep shot. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Irish.
Chris, as you know, anytime you hit a big post route like this for a touchdown, the timing between the quarterback and the receiver is essential. Nice job of not waiting too long. Quarterback takes a hitch, gets the ball out early, and allows his receiver to run underneath a beautifully thrown football for the touchdown.
Excellent field position here for the offense. Off the play fake on first down. He escapes the pocket. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball. 2nd and 10 here.
Well, if it hasn't been made abundantly clear by now, they want to get the ball downfield to this guy. That was almost his second.
Here he goes. Tackle just short of the goal line at the 1. What a run. Notre Dame lining up now for a 1st and goal. Ready. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
Great teams put the hammer down when the opportunity presents itself. That's exactly what they did here with this touchdown.
And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Scanning the field. It's White. Moves out of the pocket. Breaks an open space. QB gets the first, now looking for more. He's in the clear. Out past the 30. The 10. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch it. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
Chris, this is what makes this quarterback so dangerous. There's just only so much a defense can do to contain him. He is so fast. You can plan for it all you want, but planning and the execution are two different things.
Here comes the offense, hoping to get a drive going. Play action here on first down. Escapes the pocket. Breaks loose at the 40. Great move there. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Irish. The quarterback who can escape and score. What a weapon for that offense.
Well, quarterbacks with legs like this are so much harder to prepare for and defend than your more traditional quarterbacks. That kind of speed, that kind of creativity makes it almost impossible to defend him.
So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. He's got room to run. He gets the first and more. Breaks into the clear. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Notre Dame. So the quarterback says, I'll do this myself, but he just takes off and flashes the speed in the touchdown line.
My goodness, his creativity and speed makes it almost impossible to stop. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I start locking in on this quarterback's ability to run.
Here comes the offense looking to start the drive. On first down, it's play action. On the move now. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. Getting set. Here's second down. Receiver in motion now. Dropping back. It's White. Oh, look, he's trucking it deep again. What a catch. They finally make the tackle, but a huge gain down to the 15. This is turning into a monster day for this quarterback, Kirk. His passing yards now up over 350.
Yeah, and it seems like this defense has tried everything. They're blitzing. They're sitting back in zone. They're trying to double coverage certain receivers. Everything that they've tried is, unfortunately for them, not working because of how well this quarterback is seeing it and throwing today.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. This offense is still clicking. What a weapon for this offense. A quarterback who can flash the speed and finish a touchdown drive just like that.
How about being the defensive coordinator? You've got everything covered. You make the right call. And all of a sudden, this guy is so athletic and so gifted with his ability to improv, you can't contain him.
And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. He fires it down the middle. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Irish.
Of course, with another touchdown, this first half could not have gone any better for this offense and this team, building up such a big lead. And on the other side, oh my gosh, now you really start to see who's got some fight, who's a competitor, because you got a big hole to be able to climb out of.
Well, that's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically, and they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And now the stage is set for this season's ultimate college football game. We will see you at the national championship. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler.